It was another humid night and the University of Santo Tomas Tiger Spikers had turned the sands SM'd by the Bay Court into a torture chamber. Kris Roy Guzman was on his game, riling up everyone around him, from the UST Yellow Jackets to the game officials, who were from UST, the host school. They were down 13-14, but Guzman and Krung Arbasto had their rivals National University's Bryan Bagunas and Natividad right where they wanted them. If the Tigers' uncle-nephew tandem had proven anything over the past 3 seasons, it was that they are incomparably resilient. From taking a thrice-to-beat Ateneo side to the limit in the season 78 finals, to finally bringing home the UAAP crown in season 79, Guzman and Arbasto have seen every situation and conquered it. Down 13-14 in the third set of the winner-take-all match for the season 80 title, Guzman and Arbasto had faced worse odds. But the Bulldogs had been in prime position, as well. Taller and with more preparation time in the off-season compared to UST, Bagunas and Natividad had had enough of the riled-up crowd and Guzman's antics. The final sequence of the season exploded with drama, the 6'3" Bagunas whirring above Arbasto for the fatal point, the throng of new Bulldogs rushing the court to celebrate, Guzman and Arbasto collapsing to the sand. In 5 years, Guzman had compiled 4 silvers and a gold in UAAP. Given the numerous do-or-die matches and the countless unfavorable turns of circumstance, Guzman probably should have had more. Arbasto definitely felt this way. To him, his uncle-turned-brother was the best beach volleyball player with whom he's ever played. It was Guzman, after all, who encouraged him to play on the sand when fighting for a spot on the indoor team turned bleak. Kung di na lang siguro ako, deserve ni kaya kr mag champion talaga, said Arbasto. Ibian CAA. Di sumisuko, laban lang nang laban kahit sobrang hirap. The loss lingered, festering into the off-season. Arbasto still had a shot at redemption, and so did Guzman through their unbreakable cosmic connection. With Arbasto determined, the big problem was finding him a new partner. It would be futile to try and forge the same connection, so Jarrett Requinton strove for something new. In many ways, the rookie Requinton was wholly different from Guzman. The Bulacan native was a highly touted indoor recruit since he was in high school for his incredible length and court sense. Guzman always had trouble indoor due to his diminutive form. The sand was always his equalizer. In many ways, the two were alike. As Guzman had always worn his heart on his sleeve, Requinton willingly learned to be the same. Sinabi ko sa mga coaches at dun po sa partner niya last year na side kaya, ikaw na po mag-adjust ng malala. Ikaw na mag-iingay sa court. Kasi diba last year si kaya Kid Boy, Guzman, po yung super ingay sa court, so yun po parang nile level ko lang po sarili ko kay kaya Kid Boy kasi di po masyado maingay si kaya Krung sa loob ng court, said Requinton. Parang iangat ko siya, papa ingayan ko siya sa court, para sabi kami kasi di ko sanay na di maingay sa court. Arbasto and Requinton eventually created a fruitful partnership in the off-season, bagging titles in different tournaments. To start UAAP season 81, the pair had an early hiccup against FU, but slowly got a feel for their competition. Requinton himself seemed to realize his potential with each game. He was a strong presence at the net, making teams pay for targeting him. When teams hedged their bets and picked Arbasto to attack, the veteran made them pay dearly. Requinten could act like Guzman and even fill his role. But the biggest question of the season was if he could play up to the same level and stage of the competition. Rivalries in the UAAP are often inherited. Way before Bagunas and Natividad shattered Guzman and Arbasto's back-to-back bid in season 80, Bulldogs legends Edwin Tolentino and Henry Tippe had sparked the new UST rivalry in seasons 76 and 77 against Guzman and the burly Mark Alfafara. Requinten was the third generation of the long-standing rivalry. His performance against the Bulldogs in the elimination round, while still days away from their eventual championship triumph, defined the entire season. In Requinten, Bagunas finally had someone as physically imposing as himself. This became apparent in their duel for a twice-to-beat advantage, in which Requinten and Arbasto squeezed past National U. In this match, Requinten and Arbasto reached their peak and never looked back. They barely made errors and took advantage of seemingly every opportunity New gave them. The Tigers eventually dethroned the Bulldogs in a quick semi-finals outing. To fully gain redemption, however, they had to bring home the championship. UST were so determined that they shook FU, who swept the elimination round convincingly. Game 1 was a cakewalk for UST. By Game 2, FU had to sub out Kevin Hadlicant, leaving Jude Garcia and a cold Richard Solis to fend off a red-hot UST side. The match, the season, Arbasto's career and pilgrimage ended in flurry. The ensuing celebration felt like a sigh of relief in the middle of the noontime heat. Among the crowd was Guzman, who hovered around the court, celebrating as if he was playing. He was one of the first people Arbasto hugged. Para sa kanya talaga yung championship na to, Arbasto confessed to a throng of reporters. Parang nakilangan parinako na kulang na nabigay ko lahat ng panalo, lahat ng dedication KKR last year, so parang binawi ko siya lahat ngayon. Nagsimula kami sa eliminations sa new, tapos sa tatlong araw na yun, sunod-sunod, wala kang inisip kundi makabawi lang sa championship na ibibigay ko KKR. Siyempre, sobrang proud ko sa kanya. Alam kong kaya nila ng partner niya said Guzman, who has momentarily set aside his beach volleyball career to pursue his engineering license. Sinasabi niyang sa akin na para sa akin do yung championship. Nakakataba ng puso, siyempre, kasi nga maharap yung pinagdaanan nila this year. While he did not have any bitter feelings to redeem, Requinten was fulfilled, all the same. He had helped his partner finish a mission and kicked off a promising seniors career with gold. Sobrang saya po kahit nahirapan po kami, sobrang saya po kasi yung graduating po si kaya krung tapos nabigyan ko po siya ng magandang exit sa beach volley, he said. Ito siguro yung araw na di ko malilimutan as rookie kasi kahit natalo po kami sa eliminations ng FU, natalo naman naman sila sa championships,